Hey everybody, so this is a little drawer, wooden drawer that I got from Hobby Lobby. It says $11.99, but believe me, I did not pay that. It was 75% off. So I'm just giving it a good coat of white chalk paint. And a little background of this project, I have been in the worst winter blues mood for a few days now. And I knew I needed to pull myself out, and the way I thought would help me is to craft, number one, but to go a little step further, I'm going to craft spring. And I know it's just the beginning of winter, but I'm already over it. So I'm going to craft spring because there aren't any rules in crafting, okay? You do what makes you happy, but certainly this is what's going to make me happy. I found these adorable napkins at Tuesday Morning, and since it's a small napkin, I had to use two separate pieces, so I just kind of separated them to where it looked like it was two separate patterns, and I just cut around those. And I did have to pull them apart because they were 3-ply just to make them 1-ply. And I'm just gonna use some Mod Podge and spread it around evenly, not too much, not too little. It has to be like the Three Bears. You have to get it right, just right in the middle. And I guess Goldilocks, not the Three Bears. And just lay that on top. Now, the way I like to get these on here, I don't have one of those rubber rollers, so I just tap it, tap, tap, tap. And I'm shaking the camera so much. Sorry about that. And just tap it, tap, tap. And I am rubbing that, and that's just really risky because you run the risk of ripping it. So I don't know what made me so brave there, but just tap it down, pat it down. I just don't recommend rubbing. That's just to get all the wrinkles out. Now I'm just putting a top coat on here just to seal it in real well. And you have to be really careful doing that too so you don't rip it. Now I cut from the napkin, another napkin, I cut the word Farmer Market. I thought that was a cute addition to give this project a little extra something something. So I'm just laying it there, and I'm just going to tap it down and give it a few minutes to dry. Now, after that, I forget. I had to trim around it, and I'm not going to sand around it until it dries completely because you're going to want to get those extra edges off of there. How cute does that look already? I love it. Okay, now I'm going to take this Dollar Tree windmill. I already took off the hanger and the welcome sign that's always on there. And I decided to spruce this up for a little springtime extra. So you can see there that I traced around the little blades of the windmill onto the adorable sunflowers. I just thought that would give it such an extra little pop. And so here I am just demonstrating how you do that. And you use a marker, go around the edges a little wider so you can have room to cut it off. And I just think this was so cute, and I was super excited about this one because I've never tried this before. Now I'm using my finger instead of a paintbrush or foam brush. I just feel like I have more control over it for some reason. I don't know. I use my fingers for a lot, and I'm just using what's left over on my finger to seal it on the top. It wasn't enough. I had to actually go back and put more on, but look how cute this looks. Oh my gosh, I was so excited about this. I definitely haven't tried this before, but I'll definitely be trying this again. So once I got all of these on here, I did the top coat and I set it aside to dry. And then when I came back, I was super excited to see how it turned out. And then this happened. Okay, so when the windmill dried, it didn't help my mood at all. I was like, this doesn't make me happy. It's just anyway, now we know. Don't use that napkin because you're just going to see the brown of the sunflowers. Oh well, I had a plan B. I took buffalo check because that always makes me happy. Buffalo check tissue paper, and did the same thing. Now that makes me happier. And it looks really cute together. Tell me if you agree. I think it looks great. So what am I gonna do with this, okay? I'll show you. I'm gonna be putting it on the back of this, just like that. How am I gonna do that? I'm gonna staple it, of course, using my favorite staple gun, my Arrow staple gun. I did get this from Home Depot. However, you can get it off of Amazon as well. So I'm just gonna give it a good stapling. And this staple gun is so easy to use. I love it. It fits my hand really well. So I wear like a size 5.5 ring. So my hands are small. This fits my hand and I'm not putting any effort into this at all. Now I know from doing this earlier that I'm gonna have to hammer these in a little bit. I think. No, I don't have to. It's gonna hold it perfectly. Now how cute is this? Please, please, please. My mood is so good now. This is so dang cute. I wasn't really sure how it was gonna look because I did not make a practice run, but oh my gosh, I love it. It's still a little sticky. So I already smoothed down the edges of this and tore off the loose paper. So that's what you have to do. It's really easy. Now for this, it's still just a little bit wet, but I'm gonna try. Hopefully I don't rip it because that can definitely happen. I could just leave it alone. I'm just gonna leave it alone because I don't want to ruin it. It's just too cute. So the next thing I'm gonna do, and this is gonna be it for this project, is add some florals because that's what makes me happy. So I'm just gonna take some floral foam from Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna set that down in there. I'm not gonna glue it down or anything. And I'm just gonna take some florals that make me happy. Well, I cut myself off, but that's okay. I don't like to video me decorating with florals ever. You'll notice that in my other videos. That's such a personal thing and you just do what makes you happy. This pulled me out of my funk. I'm so pleased with this. It's so beautiful. I'm so ready for spring and summer already. But this is such a gorgeous piece. I'm super proud of it. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope this helped your mood too. Be sure to share it with your friends. And as always, have an awesome day. Bye.